Good morning and welcome to Digging the Course 365, day 64. Today, we're in Pet 11. Now, we did this a few days ago and we're going to do it again. We're going to be looking for fossils. We're near a cliff place. I told you in yesterday's video I wouldn't mind getting over there and seeing if there's any fossils. Unfortunately, the tide's in at the moment, so I'm going to hang around for an hour or two because I think it's due to be going out. And fingers crossed we can find some good fossils today. As you know, I'm not an expert on fossils. I am a professional though. I've been doing my research, or trying to, and I think what happened, you see the rocks behind here, I think what you see, the top layers are actually where, I don't really know what happened, millions and millions, but I think it was about 180 million years ago. I think, like, I don't know, Africa and Britain or Europe collided or something, and part of Africa came up onto British soil or something, I don't know, and it pushed over it. And what you see at the top is actually originally from Africa, and then the seas split it all up, and I don't know. But I think that's why you get things like there's crocodile teeth in there, shark teeth. Like crocodile teeth, I think it's from Africa. I think that's where the connection is. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, the tide is slowly going out, so I think we should be able to get out there within the hour. And I'm quite excited, I'll be completely honest with you. Now we have different ages here as well. There's dinosaur prints being found just around the corner. And out here used to be a forest. I think it said 6,500 years ago there was a forest here. And you can see all the fossils from the trees and the plants from then. But there's also dinosaur things in here as well. We'll just have to wait until we can get out there to have a good look. So I've just come up to the base of the cliffs now, and you can see the different layers much better. It's absolutely stunning. And this here, right at the very bottom, look at this. I don't know if you can see that as well as I can with the naked eye, but got all these beautiful lines going through this sandstone. And this, I don't know if you remember yesterday, I found a big boulder and I said it was like brown on one side and red on the other. It was obviously a piece of something like this which had come off. The day is just getting more and more beautiful as it goes on. It's spectacular. Honestly, this is a better day than I've come across on the entire trip, weather-wise. Because it's cool, but it's warm, if that makes any sense. It's just perfect temperature. Perfect time of day, perfect setting, sunny. I'm in heaven. This is what I wanted every day to be like. You know, just stood underneath ancient Jurassic cliffs, looking really cool, like Crocodile Dundee in the sun on the south coast of England. This is what life's all about. Oh, by the way, I get donating some money as well. Yeah, I forgot I'm doing it for charity as well. But I do enjoy some days, I really do. And one thing I am finding exciting is I am the first person to walk on this beach this morning, underneath these cliffs. I know that for a fact, because you could only just squeeze past the water edge here. So I know this is all virgin land this morning, so who knows what we could see washed up on the shore. I'm not seeing any fossils yet, I'll be honest. But some interesting rock formations. Look at that one. Now, I don't know, could that be a dinosaur print? I don't think so. It might be, I don't know. Just the way some of these rocks have been shaped over thousands, if not millions of years. Probably thousands, if I'm being honest. They just look Jurassic, don't they? And that rock there looks like it's got a hat on. Very strange. Are they fossils? I don't really know. Just look like limpets, but fossilising. The colour changes are incredible. You've got like deep reds, almost black in some parts. going on to orange, and then you come up here and we're on to almost white. Now, is it chalk? Is it just some kind of sand? I don't know. Or is it just cement? It's probably just cement, you know. Bags of cement which haven't solidified yet, because they're very common on fossil cliffs, as I've found out. Just check out these colours now. Absolutely amazing. If there's anybody who's a bit worried about me being underneath these cliffs, because boulders obviously fall down here constantly, please don't be worried about me. I'm a professional. I've come fully prepared today. I've put my hat on. I've got my hat on, so I'm fully safe. Don't worry. I'm trying to get down here. Maybe I should risk it. There is a bit of a gap down there, but big tides, big wavy things keep coming in and spoiling it for me. There's another one, look, little one. I don't know, I think, oh, maybe not. Yeah, maybe I should just go for it now. Oh, maybe not. Well, maybe. Well, oh, maybe not, maybe not. Oh, this is getting ridiculous. Yeah, for millions of years, these cliffs have been here. Millions of years of rocks and history. And if you've ever seen Flintstones, Dino used to play with a tennis ball. And there's proof. Dinosaurs did play with tennis balls. So could that be a dinosaur print? I just don't know, because I've never seen a dinosaur's foot to be able to tell, but I'm just looking at that and seeing that as like the pad at the back, and then like toes here. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it, I don't know. So I'm just stuck on top of this cliff, well, halfway up this cliff, just waiting for the tide to go out. No need to call the lifeguard yet. I'm not panicking, but I don't want to be sat here too much longer. Now, as I'm stuck on a cliff, I thought this might be a very good time to sing a song about the situation I'm in. Now, I'm stuck on a cliff and Christmas is coming soon. So I thought a song by Cliff Richard might be very, very apt. Christmas time, mistletoe and wine, children singing Christian rhyme, with logs on the fire and gifts on the tree, a time to rejoice in the good that we see. Alright, pack it in, let's move on. So whilst I'm pretty much stuck halfway up a cliff, this might be a very good time to see how much money we've raised for Rays of Sunshine so far. Bing! And this is how much money we've raised for Rays of Sunshine in the last 24 hours. Bing! Still coming in, but very, very slowly this week. So please, guys, dig deep, get them donations coming in. I'd really like to get up to £12,000 very, very quickly to make another dream come true. All you have to do is click on the links in the description, go to diggingthecoast.com, follow the following instructions, and you can win a week's holiday. I still can't get around the cliff, unfortunately. Still having to wait for the tide. But just stuck on the top of this cliff part. I think I found something fossily. You tell me. Now that bit, see all the bumpy bits bumping up there? And you've got all them bumpy bits bumping downwards there. I think that might have come off there actually. And then there's some more here. No idea what they're from. Excuse me. But they're all over the place. This is like a big landslide here. Whoa, off this cliff. And all this white sandy stuff was obviously rocks at one point, and I just thought I'll try and smash one open and watch what happens. It's just sand. But obviously, well, sand, rock, I don't know. Rock what's turned into sand. But I'm still searching. I'm wanting a proper fossil for you. I won't be going today until I find you a proper cool fossil. I'll be a bit gutted if I don't find one. Now that definitely looks like a dinosaur print. Going like that. Can you see that? Big toes, big palm. That is my guess, you know. I think I've actually found my first ever real definite dinosaur print. Fantastic. Now they must be fossils of some kind, look. Just tiny little bits, probably just like plant stuff. But they're fossils. And another possible dinosaur print there. So what's going on with that then? Got a rock here, and this thing coming through which looks like a piece of iron, but it's not. That's also rock. I don't know, maybe that's like a tree branch fossil or something. I'm just having a little dig around in the ground, see if I can see any fossils, because I'm finding Jack just looking around compared to the other day. And I'll be honest, I'm not seeing anything fossily like cool fossils, apart from dinosaur footprints. I don't suppose you can get cooler than a dinosaur footprint though. Well, that looks very fossily, I have to agree. It's like a wave to it, and lots of tiny little bits in, which I'm guessing is just a bit of plantation millions of years ago or something. I don't know. It's not what I'm looking for. I want one which looks like, I want a shark's tooth or a crocodile tooth or one of them big round ammonites, marmite, one of them others as well. Is it just me, or does that look like an aerial view of Utah? Well, I've resorted to just picking up handfuls of gravel and sifting through every single piece to see if there's anything there. Because there's amber. I know there's amber at Hastings, which isn't far on. There might be tiny pieces of amber, but I don't know what amber looks like. Is that amber? Could that be amber? I don't know. I don't know what amber look. I don't know anything. I just don't know anything about anything. I need to go back to school. I need to learn some stuff. You know, stuff about stuff. I can't even say the word geology, let alone know anything about it. I wasn't here when dinosaurs were born, so I don't know what they looked like. I don't know anything. I just don't know anything. I'm probably the wrong person to bring you on this trip. Now that might look like nothing to you. Now you're just going to have to take my word for this. But that is absolutely perfectly moulded as a seat. Absolutely perfect. It could have been modelled on my bottom, could that? That is beautiful. I think I've just invented something. Toilet seats which are moulded to your own bottom. Does somebody already do that? Because I'm telling you, that was comfier than anywhere I've ever sat before in my life. I wouldn't mind that replicating on my toilet seat, if I had one. Why do we even find dinosaurs so fascinating anyway? If they're alive nowadays, they'd be like dogs, wouldn't they? They'd just be like as common as dogs. And you don't get excited about a dog. And if dogs were around millions of years ago and not today, would we be as excited about dogs? I don't think we would. I personally wouldn't. I'm not that excited about dogs. And I'm only excited about dinosaurs because everyone else is. I don't know, it's just a common thing where we all say we're interested in dinosaurs, but are we really? They're just big green scaly things like lizards. There's a fossil of the future for you. I'm very excited about this next find because I saw one last night on Game of Thrones. There were 3 of them. Now, if it is one, I'm not sure. It looks a bit smaller than the ones on Game of Thrones, but that could be a dragon egg. There were 3 dragon eggs on Game of Thrones Series 1 last night, episode 9. No, episode 10, sorry. And one of them looked just like that. I'm going to take that with me and put it in some fire and see what happens. Can you see that man walking away into the distance? He thinks I'm a bird spotter. That's so prejudiced, you know, just presuming because you've got a camera you do birds. I don't do birds. Well, I do birds. I don't do birds. They're boring. I'm all looking for fossils, man. Dinosaurs. So there you have it, another day. Looking for fossils, finding dinosaur footprints and a couple of fossily thingies, but not proper fossils like I wanted. But I'm happy because it was a beautiful day. It's a beautiful place. I feel very lucky to have experienced this. There is an even better cliff further on when we come into the proper Jurassic Park type stuff. Cliffs, they're about a week ahead or something. But for today, on Digging the Coast 365, thank you very much for joining me. I do appreciate your support. Have a good night.